Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Deponia Doomsday. Let's continue. We really haven't made a ton of progress so far. We're just talking to people, doing all the lines of dialogue that we need to do to get an idea of what's supposed to happen. We're in a slightly interesting position since I played this series at least a couple years after it originally came out, where I probably don't feel as bad about the cliffhanger, unhappy ending at the end of Goodbye Deponia, the third game in the series, as many other people would have felt. And now it really comes down to whether Doomsday ends on a happy ending or not. And yeah, I guess if it sticks to the unhappy ending, which it very possibly might, then I would feel very similarly, because who's to say when or if another game ever came out, and even if another game came out, we are now already 3 games that ended on unhappy cliffhanger endings. Why would it change going forward? Let's talk to Wenzel.
That's either my old sidekick Wenzel or a talking jack-o'-lantern.
The tutorial at the beginning of the first chapter, I happened to just be on Twitch and watched a clip of somebody else playing the tutorial, had Wenzel in that tutorial. Otherwise, I kind of don't remember him. Also, Tony is the girl, I figured this out, that is not from Elysium. Tony is the girlfriend before the girlfriend. Goal is the name of the girl from Elysium, and like I said, she's basically just the goal. That's literally the joke. That's why her name is Goal. She's just the person that you're chasing after for no real reason. And there's never a point where, at least in the English translations, they have any real romantic compatibility.
Hey, Wenzel.
Hey, Rufus. You fancy a round of rotten fruit game?
So let's just go through all of these.
So nice to see you again after all this time.
But Rufus, we only saw each other yesterday. You wanted to borrow a stepladder, but you ended up using my head instead.
A little mix-up.
You are always making fun of my height.
Well, you have to appreciate the little things in life.
So it doesn't seem like we are back at the beginning of the entire series, but we may very well be.
You'll never believe all the stuff that's happened to me today.
We might be in an alternate dimension.
Let me guess. You tried to get to Elysium, but you fell down somewhere and you bumped your head?
Beep. Wrong. I had a vision of the future. Then I ran into this scruffy McMuffin guy who had a time machine, and now I'm being terrorized by a pink elephant.
That sounds exciting, but perhaps we shouldn't dismiss the head bump theory.
I see you took a job in the cesspit.
I see you took the job in the cesspit. Well done. A man should always know his place.
How'd you get on that idea?
The wastewater vat, the smell, your general disposition. I just put 2 and 2 together.
That's not wastewater. The vat is part of the jolly game of rotten fruit. A game with centuries of tradition.
You could have at least changed the water.
Let's see. I guess we can just play the game.
Why can't the rat boy play?
Because he's still too young,
Said the garden gnome.
So that doesn't change. So maybe we're gonna have to get him a fake ID.
Rotten fruit game? That doesn't sound jolly at all. More like someone should maybe take a thick book with them when they take a dump.
It's quite simple. Each player tries to place 3 or 4 of their fruit type in one row.
Without gloves, you get boils from just watching.
Rats are the bigger problem. Those critters are just mad for rotten fruit.
Ugh. Why would anyone ever want to play that?
So it's like a
Because
match 4
the
game?
winner will receive an almost brand new small game hunter's license from the estate of the previous year's champion. That's why the game is only 18 plus. Well, and because every participant is automatically qualified to take part in the adult tombola.
Yeah, and a round of infectious diseases roulette.
So, either I'm supposed to get some gloves, or I'm supposed to just do this and win. Then we get that hunter's license, and I knew we were going to need that.
Well then, let the games begin.
Do you have someone to play against?
Oh yeah, I knew there was something.
So we can't do
I have
anything
to
else
be
here?
going. My coat is slowly starting to smell like your tub of rotten fruit.
And let's see. Junk in the
This
barbecue.
reminds me of my borderline barbecue crash course. It's too bad it crashed.
Or in the right.
Everything on red.
But Rufus, if you want to play, all you need is an opponent, and then maybe some plasters for the bite wounds.
And that's supposed to be a game? Sounds like my relationship with Tony.
It must have moved me a pixel over to the left. Alright, well.
Not necessary. Nothing's ever broken in my coat. At least, nothing valuable. Well, nothing valuable that belonged to me anyway.
So you have to right click to unclick something.
Everything on red.
But Rufus, if you want, and then maybe...
So we need an opponent, and this is not going to work in the other way.
This reminds me of... It's too bad.
And so, it's a little too early in the game to be trying every random thing. Let's go see if we can find Tony.
Then explain it to me again. What exactly do you see in that fool? Huh? Rufus, he's not the right man for you. Is he even a man? Huh? I'd say he's more a complete loser.
The male to female ratio is kind of skewed in Deponia.
And the biggest thing he hasn't got, a future.
I'm warning you, Lotto. Don't diss my friend.
Ah, come on, Tony. Do you really trust in that good-for-nothing?
You heard Tony, Lotto. Leave her in peace.
No, I want to know. Do you really believe he's gonna get you two to Elysium? Huh? You're more likely to see me in a dress.
We're probably gonna see him in the dress.
Last time, Lotto. Shut your mouth.
You could have the pick of anyone, Tony. If only you'd open your eyes, you would see this. This here is a man.
This is a cutscene.
Lotto, please.
I think maybe if we are doing an alternate timeline or reality,
the furniture is brand new.
me going after Tony as a love interest probably is better than me going after Goal as a love interest.
Funny, I have this twinge in my leg. I wonder if that means we're gonna have a storm.
He's in the dress. So she,
Lotto, what happened to you?
You can call me Lottie from now on.
She ripped off his beard. Also. So there's a blast map here. Let's look at this.
That all seems strangely familiar.
And nothing else. They didn't animate that because that's more funny this way. So his beard is on this metallic lion. We've got a straw. We've got a dart. We've got Lonzo. We've got a throttle limiter, a power inverter. We've got Tony. It looks like Tony's rolling a cigarette, but I think, well, maybe she is, and maybe this is making the sound effects. Yeah, I guess that's... Now, why Tony would see anything in me is, in Rufus, is kind of questionable, because, like...
A duck never gets old.
Rufus, he's kind of sucks as a character. More than he really should.
And
you the darts championship. Here, take the first prize.
Prize? Oh boy! What is it?
A power inverter.
Great.
So apparently, that's probably for that machine that we needed.
A duck never gets old.
Weird. You just succeeded. You would have assumed this failed in some way. Ended up in Lonzo's head or something.
In hindsight, I guess you could have seen the whole thing with Rydo coming. Who throws away a perfectly functional beard? It's still in great shape.
Let's see. We also have a glass.
This glass is neither half full nor half empty. It's completely empty. I guess that makes me a "where's my refill" kind of guy.
Take the glass. Maybe we need to bubble wrap the glass.
Just because I didn't want Tony's glasses to get broken doesn't mean I've turned into a sissy.
So we're getting garbage items.
Gnat's piss, the only thing to drink on the planet. They never come up with anything new. I'll just leave that right where it is. No matter how hard I try, I can't imagine any situation whatsoever where I could find a use for this crap.
I imagine we'll find a use for that. So we still have a throttle limiter.
The throttle limiter, the spoil sport of the paramechanical component world.
See if we can grab it.
Hey, keep your hands off. Those are the darts championship winnings.
So let's talk to Lonzo.
Lonzo. I'll miss him. I wonder if I can put everything on a tab in Elysium.
What else do we have? We have Tony, we have Lonzo, and we have the dartboard, which we already won one award, surprise, so maybe we need to get somebody else to win the second prize.
Hey, Rufus.
Hey, Lonzo.
Same as usual?
Quite the contrary. I want something new, something else, something exciting.
Well, you're out of luck there. I've only got the same as always. Gnat's piss.
Then why do you even ask?
Well, normally people only ever want what they already know.
Ordinary people, maybe. But I'm having none of that. Not me. You hear me? Not me!
A lot of these responses are direct fourth wall breaking things. Alright, let's see. If we give him the
borrow
glass.
that for a short while?
A while as like my juicer, or a while like urn with my grandmother's ashes?
What do you mean? I haven't returned either one of those yet.
Yes, but you've only had the juicer for 2 years.
Yeah, well, who says that I still have it?
Hey, Rufus.
Hey, Lonzo, what's new?
Nothing, just more of the same old thing.
Thanks. I'll pass.
So, yeah, doesn't seem like we can talk to him and get anything from him. Let's talk to Tony.
I sometimes wonder whether taking her to Elysium is really such a good idea. Miss Manners, she's not.
But
Hi there, Snuggle Bunny.
What did we agree about Snuggle Bunny?
That she's a choleric little viper with a delectable derriere?
I was trying to make the point that I didn't want you giving me a pet name. However, good answer.
so let's just go through all of these. She is like rolling a cigarette infinitely. That's something you really wouldn't see in a Western game. It's a little weird even for a German game.
Do you have any idea what happened to Rydo?
Let's just say he went a step too far.
Yeah, I keep saying that kind of thing can end up badly, but you still insist that I take out the garbage.
I meant that figuratively.
What? Wait, that was you? Why?
He said some ugly things.
Ugly duckling ugly or your mama ugly?
I'm beginning to think I hit the wrong one.
Let's see. Let's not tell her about her glasses yet. Let's talk about the dream.
You'll never believe what happened today.
Oh no. What have you gone and done now?
Nothing. Why?
No fires or explosions?
No.
Anyone injured or horribly burnt? Animals count too, you know.
Nothing of the sort.
Well then, you're right. I don't believe you.
I have got to tell you about my dream.
Can't that wait until after we've left?
Well, maybe so. But it was totally awesome.
See, I imagine Tony is probably just trying to use Rufus to get away from here. Her neckline, though, is really small. Like, let's see, the Oregon want to blow up Deponia to bits. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Telling a dream about how you broke up into your girlfriend is probably not smart.
The Organon wanted to blow Deponia to bits, but I sure showed them where the wombat's teeth hang.
Perhaps it's some kind of expression of repressed self-loathing. I'm just saying that because you always end up blowing everything up.
Self-loathing? Don't be silly. I'm great. Although, it is somewhat surprising that in my dream, all of the Organon were clones of me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I forgot about the clone part.
I had almost made it to Elysium.
But then your human love went and got in the way. You always say that when your plans fail.
But this time it really was like that.
You mean in your dream?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was just also realistic.
So the next time you aren't quite sure, if one of your plans appears to be realistic, it's highly likely to be just a dream.
Alright, let's do this. This is probably a stupid thing to say.
We broke up.
Yeah. I often dream that too. At last, a week without the kitchen going up in flames.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. Somehow I was still
The
living
background.
Oh, so more like a nightmare.
The background music at this point is getting a little repetitive and a little loud. Maybe I need to make an adjustment there.
I met an Elysium, a real orbit pixie.
Are you getting back at me for dreaming about Cowboy Dodo?
You dream about Cowboy Dodo?
Every woman dreams of Cowboy Dodo.
I have no idea who
It was in
that
my
is.
dream, too.
Do I need to be worried then?
It wasn't that kind of dream. Quite the opposite. I really gave him a pounding.
Oh.
And this scene might have been better done at the beginning of the game, at the very, very beginning, but it's probably fine that's happening here.
In the end, I sacrificed my life to save
Like,
Deponia.
so much happened in the previous
You,
games.
of all people.
Recapping
Do I need to remind you that I donated
would have
my
been
lymphatic system for
helpful.
medical research?
That doesn't count. They only
Like, we
wanted
needed
so we could
a
work
whole-
out how you got the spaghetti in there. Also, you hardly did it
We
out of the
need, like,
milk
a
of
full
human
cut
kindness.
scene
You
for
did it
10
for
minutes.
subscription to Surgeons Weekly.
I only read it for the articles. Honest.
And yeah, we're just telling him the
At the
dream
end,
for no
I was
reason.
old, and there was snow everywhere.
I thought you had sacrificed yourself.
True. Somehow it doesn't fit. I must have survived. But at what price? Everything was so hopelessly broken that I finally blew Deponia to smithereens. That must have been by far the longest, sickest nightmare in history.
No, we've been together a while now, haven't we?
Oh, you've never understood any of my dreams.
The more you tell me, the prouder I am of that fact.
So we can talk about the dream, we can talk about the glasses, or we can say the balloon is ready for liftoff.
About your crystal glass.
Oh yeah, I gotta pack those as well. Did you get the bubble wrap?
Well, yeah, but
But...
Let's see. I'll take care of the glasses.
I'll take care of the glasses.
Rufus, we've already been over this. That's a task which is no match for your abilities.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll break them.
That's absurd. And even if I did, I'd find a way to undo it.
You always want the impossible. If you lay one finger on my glasses and you'll have overstepped the line. Understood?
Let's see. So, I don't see a reason why we... I mean, we could get achievements by going through all of this, but this might also
Can't we just leave the glasses
lead
here?
towards a
Do we
game
really
over.
want to have this conversation again? I'm giving up a lot here. And all this with a rapidly diminishing chance that you will get us to Elysium against all possible odds. My only condition. I want to take my grandmother's glasses with us.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's a long trip. Not that something's gonna happen to them.
You said it was safe.
It is, but there's always a small risk. And I'm sure they have some really outstanding glasses on Elysium.
Either I come with the glasses or not at all.
The glasses broke.
I know you're only kidding, because you know that our relationship is dependent on those glasses, as well as your ability to drink without a straw.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, it was a joke. A funny,
Not funny.
absolutely, totally not at all funny joke, right? I totally forgot.
So
I
you
wanted to
end
make
up
room
in the
for
same
glasses.
place no matter
Just
what.
sit back down and relax while I take care of it, okay?
Just hurry up.
So I could get Tony to I could get Tony maybe to do the match 4 game, but I don't think that's what's going on here. Let's talk to Lottie, see if there's a new line
Hey,
of
Lotto.
dialogue.
Call me.
Call me Lottie. So you're really a lady now?
Why? What's...
What's wrong with that? Did I say there was anything wrong with that? On the contrary, congratulations on this bold step. You know, to be honest, I've always had the feeling there was a great woman somewhere inside of you.
I wonder if
You
this is a
call me
running
fat?
What?
this is
No.
a
Oh, sorry.
a
I just
running
feel so
gag.
insecure.
The problem
Such a big
is
step into the unknown.
Don't worry.
so
Big
much time
steps
has
have always
happened
been your
between the
trademark.
previous
It'll
games
be totally awesome.
that
if-
any running gag has been
would
forgotten by me.
Totally awfully sweet of you.
I've probably
You
played
gave me a leg up with
An honest evaluation.
Sure.
I've probably
as long
played
as
like
it's not a leg over.
30 to 60 games in between Deponia the Complete Journey and this.
Me that could do with improving.
Let me think.
Let's see. You don't have a bust, your legs are too hairy, your voice is too masculine. What you need is a complete makeover. I think you're fine the way you are. Let's just go through them all, I guess.
You don't have a bust.
Rufus, control those wandering eyes. It's very unbecoming.
Could be, but where would Lotto have looked? Put your hand on your heart and tell me it's not half a dirty turnip too close.
You're right. Maybe I should remove the underwire from my manly men's corset. I've been constricted by this symbol of androcracy for long enough. Here, be a sweetheart and get this thing out of my sight!
So now we have underwire. I was not expecting that.
Your legs are too hairy.
Oh my goodness. You're right. Huh, It's a good job I haven't thrown my razor away yet. Ow! Ah!
Why would he have had an eraser?
that hurts.
Look at his hair and his beard.
Ah!
Good job. Hang in
He
there.
must have been
Ah!
shaving his
Oh,
legs before.
Damn it, I'm dying! Ah!
I feel for you, buddy.
What? Oh, I just mean...
Oh, this sure stings. Crybaby. Is there anything else?
Let's see. So we could cause him pain. So maybe we'll get him to scream.
Your voice is too masculine.
Whose voice is too masculine?
Did I say masculine? No, a Valkyrie-like. That's what I wanted to say. Better.
You need a complete makeover.
What you need is a complete makeover. We could go shopping, and try on different clothes, with groovy music, while I stand in front of the fitting room making eloquent facial expressions. Like this. Or
So,
this.
I wonder if
Or
this is an achievement.
Finally, it's off to a beauty salon, and...
Stop! 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 I'm sorry to curb your enthusiasm, but there's absolutely nothing to say. I have to slip straight into media stereotypes. Just because I'm a lady now. One transformation is more than enough for one day.
Aw, man.
So, yeah.
I think you're fine the way you are.
Oh, you're charming.
Let's see. I guess maybe we need to borrow the razor.
Could you lend me your razor?
Not while I still look like a trash can alien lumberjack. Although I would probably have more success with a chainsaw than this blunt thing.
So maybe we need to sharpen it for him.
Who did this to you?
What do you mean, who did this to you? I feel completely liberated. It's as if I've been trapped in an ugly great cocoon of ice for years. And now I've finally melted and been reborn as a beautiful
Blue whale.
butterfly.
Butterfly. That's exactly what I meant to say.
Okay, let's move on.
Right. Later, Gator. Oh, I meant, of course, my deepest respect, ma'am.
Toodaloo.
So we didn't get anybody to play the game with us. We have a bra, underwire, and a glass. Let's see if maybe some of these will work with the
I
baked
always used to
potato.
make potato astronauts. I think I still have the touch.
It seemed like that didn't work.
It's true what they say. When life gives you a potato, you have a potato.
Let's see if we can do the glass with the rotten fruit game.
Everything on red.
But Rufus, if you want to play, all you need is an opponent, and then maybe some plasters for the bite wounds.
And that's supposed to be a game? Sounds like my relationship with Tony.
Plasters being band-aids.
This reminds me of my borderline barbecue crash course. It's too bad it crashed.
Well, let's see, straw.
Straws. The drinking implement throttle limiter.
Oh, wait, so that might be part of the throttle limiter that we need. Let's see, beard. Pick up the baked
That
potato.
would be funny. Unfortunately, the beard is too big for the potato.
Ooh, let's give the beard to Rat Boy.
So you want to be a rat man?
Well, not really.
Then I have just the thing for you.
What are you doing? That's not going to hold like that.
True. The plan still needs a little fine-tuning. I'll be right back. And don't you go sneaking off into the sewers.
Alright, so we need to use the wire with this?
I just remembered the coolest joke about that, but it's so old it has a beard of its own.
This, so we need like a string, not an underwire. This power inverter, by the way, is definitely a repeat icon. We've seen that before, and we've probably seen that before. So they're reusing some of the visual assets from previous games. Not a huge deal. Alright. And let's go this way. So we're like an hour and 30 minutes into gameplay, and just now we've started to get a handle of what's going on, which means we might actually only be 30 minutes away from actually solving most of the puzzles. So this power inverter compartment on the left or compartment on the right?
Hey, that could fit, but which way around? Nah, whatever. I'm sure it doesn't matter.
Chill back mode. Just lean back and enjoy the cool atmosphere.
Hey, got it on the first try. I'm obviously on a winning streak.
So let's see what that does.
Huh. What we need here is a suitable container.
Oh yeah, we've got glass to get some ice.
Thanks, man. That was real necessary.
And so now we have ice, which will help us get the potato. Meanwhile, let's see if these
I
two...
might not understand why people use a straw, but I pretty much know how they're used.
Let's see if the straw is supposed to fit over
Only
here.
paramechanical components fit in that kind of compartment. Power inverters, strengtheners, that kind of thing.
So maybe what we're supposed to do at some point is freeze, empower this chillbot a lot more. Oh, and I don't think his name was Chillbot before.
Is just so relaxed. To be a fridge.
And where do we want to go with here? I guess we're gonna have to talk to McChronicle to figure out how to remember things when time is reset. We need to save the game. Also, I'm gonna come over here and make a little bit of an adjustment on the audio. We're gonna have to get into that point. Let's see, the audio for the music is a little too loud. So if I go 15% to 35, or 30%, or 25%. I think 25% is good. There. Yeah. The music is the same music that has been here for the other Deponia games, and it's kind of repetitive, and if you're just standing in one area trying to do everything, it gets kind of annoying. It's not terrible, but I would maybe have a talk with the game director, the audio director, if I was working on this game, and say, hey, can we get perhaps longer, less obvious music? The music in this game is too bold, it's too loud, it's too obnoxious. It kind of fits in with the storyline, but I want Rufus to be the loud and obnoxious one, not the background music. It's been another 30 minutes, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.